Alright, let's do this thing.
Alright.
That's your intro.
That's alright. I don't care. It's your choice to do that.
Yeah.
Time to kill some motherfuckers. Again.
Some people have a bug up their butt about having formal intros every episode. I'm like, nah.
I'm good with having it. It's also one of those I'm alright with recording one massive section of stuff at a time. And
yeah. By the way, let me know if you hear
you're tapping or anything.
My what? Sorry?
If I hear any like tapping or something.
Well, yeah, like if my keyboard noises are louder than usual this time.
Okay.
I suspect they might be because the microphone is slightly closer to the keyboard than before. But we'll see. I figure I'll get some live feedback from you as we go rather than wait until we're done and listen to it myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do that too, but I can do both.
Just to know if I'm trolling you or not.
No, just to judge for myself or whatever. Uh-oh. That didn't work out.
You made a friend.
I did. He gave me the warmest hug ever.
He glomped your ass.
His hug was so warm I was on fire.
That's a term I haven't actually used in a while. Glomp. Huh.
I tend to use that term when I'm typing messages to people, but not when I'm speaking to people. Then again, I guess this doesn't come up as much.
This rocket launcher has a bayonet on it.
Well, yeah, obviously. You don't want to blow them up when they're right in your face, do you?
Mr. Torg, you silly bastard.
The real question is, does the bayonet explode as well?
I'm not willing to test that. Also, it's funny. I was like, oh, does this supposed to give you like elemental or bonus melee? Nope.
It looks like the handsome sorcerer is catapulting in some orcs to fight you. Be careful, dog.
Careful, dog. So yeah, because of the fact that we ended our recording session very abruptly in the middle of stuff last time, we have to redo the whole area now.
Sorry.
Except for the quests, of course. No, I'm more so just explaining it to the people.
Okay.
I just remembered that I've got regenerating grenades.
Ooh, look at you, all fancy.
Yeah. I mean, they
Grenade
regenerate
for days.
slowly, but they do.
Well, there's only 5 grenades, so yeah.
5? What are you talking about?
Did you buy upgrades to that?
Hell yeah.
So how many grenades do you have at a time?
Hang on. 6.
Oh.
Technically, you bought upgrades too, because 5 isn't normal.
Yeah, it's like 3 normally, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Ow. That's what I get for chuckling evilly. You got my ass killed. Oh, hi. Thanks for coming to hug me back to life. Very kind of you.
I was gonna like, I could try to help you there, but I also felt like you'd be good on your own there.
Oh, yeah. I was not even close to being in danger that particular time. Can't speak for all most other times, but that time, no problem. In fact, I was so safe that I decided to finish him off with a melee, which I am no good at.
I feel like I'm playing Skyrim with a bunch of Fallout 4 mods right now. Oh look, orcs to kill with a gun.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
There's an enemy behind you.
Oh, was it a suicider?
Yep.
I'm looking around going, where the fuck hit me? And there's nothing here. Then I just remembered, these guys don't do electric damage unless they have a barrel. So...
Wow.
Oh, I was at a sort of gaming and comic convention thing here the other day. And they had some really cool Borderlands t-shirts there, but I couldn't get any. I guess it was like the last convention of the season, so their stock was reduced. So
Were they just too pricey, or just...
No, they only had 2 sizes left.
Okay, I was going to say, it's one of 2 issues all the time.
Do you know what those 2 sizes were?
Small and medium?
Small and XXXL.
Triple X?
Yeah, there's either 3 or 4 XL. Like, basically the biggest you can possibly get and the smallest you can get.
Oh, that's not the biggest you can get.
Okay.
Because I've been to a couple of conventions. Whenever I saw the shirt sizes, I was like, oh, look. That's about 4 fucking X's, and I'm pretty sure they said they're out of stock on bigger.
So, yeah. No, I take an XL. So, I was like 2 or 3 X's out of range.
It depends on the company for me. At times, 2X. At times,
I mean, generally.
3.
I'm usually 1X, sometimes 2.
Yeah. I've been having to wear some 3s, and it's one of those, I'm just... Even whenever I'm, like, losing weight, I'm still broad-shouldered. It is a bitch to deal with trying to find a suit.
Oh, I know. I hear you. I got the shoulders thing going on to some degree as well. So yeah, there's a couple Borderlands themed t-shirts I would really like to have, but couldn't. One of them was like a Jacob's shirt. So it had like that sort of old-timey filigree around the edges, and it said, if it took more than 1 shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Nice.
And then they had a Tiny Tina's Tea Party t-shirt as well.
Wonder what a Mr. Torg's one would be. Just the word explosions on it?
Nah, it'd probably just be his company logo. Maybe some explosions around for, like, you know...
For good measure.
For, like, decoration or...
Holy crap.
Embellishment. That's the word I wanted.
Or just his face.
He doesn't really slap his face on things.
Yeah, but this is a fan-made thing, so...
I don't know. The designs might have been official, or I don't know how that works.
God, it's been a while since I've actually been to a goddamn convention.
They were pretty good quality stuff though, so they weren't just like tacky crap like, "Ha, here's Torg's face." Although you get a lot of that shit in fan art, obviously.
Yep.
Oh. Where the fuck are you going? Knight. It's running down the stairs away from us for some reason. He's dead. And so are all these guys that just got nuked.
Hello, Paladin. Paladin.
Wow. You are bringing it today, sir.
I spent most of last night and today fucking grinding money in Skyrim so I can have things ready for the next stream.
I don't know if these guys have enough salve to treat those serious burns you just gave them.
Seriously, I realize they did a really great simulator on what it's like to live back at that time and need money. Fucking hell, chopping wood for 10 hours, basically.
Why? That's probably the worst way to make money in that.
It is, except for the fact that I don't really want to do missions off camera.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And the
Why
main
did
thing
you
I
need
was
so
doing
much
is
money though.
The Heartfire DLC allows for a house building, and I need to buy a lot of materials.
Oh, yeah, I skipped that DLC. I could not give less of a shit about that stuff.
I found it interesting enough that I was like, why the fuck not, you know?
I mean, I might have poked at it if it was free. But...
Oh, the DLC if it was free?
Yeah.
I forgot when I got Skyrim with all the DLC, because I don't remember buying it. I just had it.
I mean, if you got a combo dealie, then that's different.
Yeah, I got a combo deal, and it's, you know, Game of the Year, or not, Special Edition comes with it all tied in. So I'm just like, fuck it.
That was chunky. Oh, did I ever tell you about the chunky salsa effect rule?
No.
So
Chunky salsa?
Yeah, so Shadowrun, I don't know if all editions have it, but at least the first edition had a rule called chunky salsa. So they had actually kind of complicated rules for explosives in that game.
Yeah.
So basically, there were rules to handle what happens if an explosive goes off in a small contained area.
Yeah.
Because basically they would say, like, okay, a grenade's AoE is like 10 hexes wide or something, right?
Yeah.
And if there's a wall or obstruction of some sort before that range is reached, then the remaining hexes worth of shockwave range bounce off and come back.
Yeah, just everything as realistic as it could be.
Yeah, and this rule is called the chunky salsa effect.
Because you put somebody in a room that is very small, hey, look, you're really fucked, and there's nothing left but meat chunks.
Exactly. I just love the name they gave it. Like that's the official rules name, by the way. I'm not nicknaming it.
I saw somebody try and do that for D&D with like area effect and fireball shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird when you take out the explosive part.
Yeah, because that's one thing that people always make a mistake with fireball and D&D. There's no force to it. It's all fire. It's not an explosion.
Yeah.
But everybody treats it like an explosion. But anyways,
you're
so the
essentially
chunky
just
salsa effect is fun.
Calling fire up.
What? Sorry?
You're essentially just calling the fire up from the ground.
No, that's not up from the ground at all.
Oh.
You're throwing like a little bead,
and
then
whoosh.
it erupts out from that bead.
Yeah.
There just isn't any force to it. But I did something in Shadowrun once with grenades that caused the DM to have to pause the game for half an hour to calculate the damage. It took half an hour. We were basically sneaking into this place that had, oh shit.
Stop running away, you badass knight.
I'll start rezzing you anyway.
There you go.
Just in case. Anyways, we were infiltrating this place with like a known vampire lair in Shadowrun.
Yeah.
He was in like an old abandoned church or something like that. And there was a whole bunch of zombies he had made. But I was sneaking around on the rafters above them, just sort of doing recon. And they hadn't noticed me yet. So I'm like, there's like 40 zombies in this room. And then the vampire. It's like, we don't want to do this as a standard fight. You know? I don't know how strong vampires are, but... Or sorry. They're strong, but I mean, I don't know how strong zombies in Shadowrun are. But there was 3 of us, and like 40 of them. So I was like, alright. We need to get tactical on this. So since I was sneaking around up there anyways, I basically pulled out 3 grenades that I was carrying. I don't remember how many grenades I had total, but I pulled out 3 grenades, and drop them in like a formation in the room so that the AoEs would overlap as maximal as possible. Oh shit. So I sort of dropped them in a triangle formation over the room. So they'd all overlap in the middle, and the ones on the edges would bounce off the walls and come back to a certain degree. And all 3 grenades would touch the vampire as well.
Yeah.
So it took the GM half an hour to calculate it all out because he wanted to be meticulous about it. But in the end, it cleared the room. I don't remember if the vampire survived, but definitely the zombies were all chunky. It was pretty glorious. I just remember the look on the GM's face was like, oh, God.
Oh,
okay, give me a minute.
So, you know Avatar: The Last Airbender. You don't watch it, but you know of it.
I've watched it.
Oh, let's say you didn't like it. Oh, no, you don't like Sokka.
It's very good.
Or Zuko.
I don't like the Sokka character, but I like the show overall.
Yeah, okay. So there was unofficial, some fan-made system for D&D 3.5 to include,
Benders.
Benders, yeah. And it was like just set up in that world, so even the classes are in there, so you could have specialty. And we decided, fuck it, we're going to play this because I introduced most of my friends in 3.5. And
Good God, lucky for them. Fuck.
And,
I started in 2nd edition. That was painful.
Oh, yeah. No, there's one that was about ready to start in 4th. I'm like, yeah, let's not.
Well, here's my very brief thought on 4th Ed. Not to interrupt you too much, but
yeah, go ahead.
I feel like 4th edition is a good tactical game, but it's not D&D.
4th edition is a good MMO setup.
Yeah, it's good for turn-based tactical battling, but I don't feel like it's very good for role-playing, and it obsesses with class balance too much.
Yeah.
Like, go back and look at D&D 2nd edition. That game didn't give a fuck about class balance. Which is one of the things I liked about it. Like, every class was just its own thing. In fact, they even made the classes have different amounts of XP that they needed to level.
Oh.
To compensate for power levels, right? Like, Wizard needed the most XP to level. And Rogue and Cleric needed the least. With, like, fighter types in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway, you were saying?
So we were sitting there playing it, and we all decided to play Benders, and we had this one guy who, first time he ran it, one friend was playing a waterbender.
Yeah.
Who, basically, remember the swamp benders, the hillbillies?
Those guys are awesome.
He is a redneck that loves being a redneck. He's got a big beard, he makes everything he owns, basically, shit like that. So he was like swamp bender, but he's also an engineer, so he's calculating like how much water he can hold and all this stuff he can do.
So he's almost exactly like those guys then.
Yeah. But he was going through doing that. Another friend was playing a earthbender that big tough dude that just pulled up rocks all the time, and I was playing the firebender. Like, all right, fine.
Well, he wasn't a blind little girl?
No, but he took the ability because I was in there to see in dark without sight.
Yeah, the sight
Top's ability. Yeah, but so we're going through, and it was supposed to be like the DM had trouble balancing because this was like his first official game he was running, and basically, whenever going through, he didn't know how to start off, and with me failing a couple things, I would have died, and the campaign would have ended right there.
Yeah.
So we had to fudge it, but we get to the big boss because we're all in a prison construct, and it's supposed to be there. So it's the big boss, and the waterbender sucks at rolling outside of random crafting things. So he makes bombs a lot.
By the way, don't move forward yet until you're done your story.
Okay. And we went up against the main enemy, and or the main boss, and it was like, oh yeah, no, this should be, and he's dead in one hit.
Whoops.
From the waterbender's spear. Nothing else, just the waterbender's fucking spear. And it was like, oh, okay, that's really shitty, but all right. Fast forward to a few months later, the game has died. We come back for one shot, and we have with us this one buddy of mine who is, I told you about him before, the Hella DM, who his idea is you have to carry the weight of your gold and calculate that out and everything. Like everything needs to be weighted. He's a rules lawyer out the ass. So he's playing a knight from the regular 3.5 while I'm still playing a firebender, same firebender later on. And we're going again against Big Bad. I'd taken the explosion tactic, and I killed the Big Bad who he buffed the hell up at the last minute with non-lethal damage.
Nice.
Because I had several attacks. I kept blasting him, so he took lethal damage, flew into a wall really hard, took a shit ton of non-lethal damage that calculated into lethal. Repeat about 3 times. He misses me on his turn. I come back, repeat again.
God damn.
And he just gave me the look like, you fucking asshole. I'm like, hey, I'm not the guy who's sitting there calculating, okay, if I raise a wall, do this much mass, I should be able to, due to my calculations, get the wall this thick, this high, and I'm going to drop it.
You're the one making all this work for yourself, DM.
Yep.
All
but anyways, I'm ready. Let's go.
We're about to walk into a reference that you probably won't get.
Okay.
Because you told me you don't watch the show. Oh, actually, that's right. It's in this next building. It's not on the bridge.
Wait up. I'm gonna release dragon on you in a sec. Just gotta get my camcorder ready. There we go. Gonna put dubstep behind footage of you guys dying and get tons of hits on the Echo Net. It's gonna be awesome. Okay.
You know, the camcorder and Echo Net that exist in D&D. Turns out Tiny Tina's not great at consistent internal logic in her stories. Who would have thunk it?
My god, really?
I know. Alright. Handsome dragon. Eat shit.
God damn it, I just had to deal with...
leave the chest for a bit until we need ammo a bit more.
Already had to deal with a dragon that doesn't want to be shot.
Because I've noticed when you spawn ammo loot, it tends to be... If you're really low on a certain thing, it tends to favor that more. Rather than being totally random. Like it would be if we opened it when we were full. Or close to full. I don't know how low you have to be for that, though. But there's a certain point where that happens.
Sounds like you could use some help. I'm a summon Rowan to do.
Kinda wish you wouldn't.
Rowan time! Boom!
All the time. Boom! Owie. Can I have my shields back, please?
Can the dragon, like, stop moving for about... Oh, there, thank you. You son of a bitch!
Yeah. Well...
Okay, fuck it. Using pistol.
You'll be awesome against the ads while they keep showing up. It's just harder with the dragon. This is like one of those times where you kind of want to use a rocket launcher, but you really can't. You know?
Notice. I got like 2 hits with the rockets I shot.
Yeah, when he stops to breathe fire, you can get him. But
Come back here. Come back here.
that turret kill. Aw, yeah. Get out of here, dragon. Alright. Now let's get these chests.
What a bummer. Alright, get up here and I'll kill you myself. Just let me unlock the door.
Yeah. I'm fucking... I'll do the thing.
Yeah.
Money. Useless.
What?
Useless.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
Oh. But there's some stuff that's not useless.
Okay, blue thing. No, I don't want you.
Ooh, fireball.
You found the fireball grenade?
Yep. And you still have your lightning?
Yep. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Grenade out!
You're supposed to say grenade out. You're supposed to say lightning bolt, dummy.
I'm trying to find a grenade so I can refill here. So I can. Okay, screw it. Let me toss mine.
Refill.
So I have
If you
fireball.
click the fireball, you'll regenerate.
Does?
Nice. Throw it higher. See how it arcs. If at all. Does it arc?
Oh, slowly generates. Oh, sweet.
Throw it up. Throw it up at the gate.
Nope.
Oh, straight. Okay, it's it really is the fireball spell then. Cool.
Okay, I didn't realize I gave you the thing of slowly regenerating.
That's supposed to be part of it, pretending to be a spell.
Also says pork chop sandwiches on it.
Well, I mean, you gotta roast the pork chop somehow, right?
Pork chop sandwiches.
You should yell that whenever you grenade.
God,
Oh,
the
the silly quote on lightning bolt says, "What's a gigawatt?"
a jig of who?
Yeah. That's right. Actually, wait a second. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt this myself. I'm just double checking something.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess the reference I thought we were walking into is a fair bit later. Actually, it just looked like the same kind of corridor.
Game of Thrones reference, I'm guessing.
Yep. The best possible Game of Thrones reference ever. You get to kill Joffrey.
Ah.
Which you won't understand the joy of.
I know he's a horrible bastard, basically.
That's putting it incredibly mildly.
I exist on the internet, sir.
Yeah, but you don't really fully embrace the truth of it. Unless you've watched the show.
Yeah, ready?
Yes.
You drop into the moldy dungeon, embarrassed at how easily the sorcerer lured you into his trap.
Good luck escaping my dungeon, jackasses. It's been real.
So, how do we get back to town?
You can't. You trapped, son.
But I want to do side quests and stuff.
Oh, good point. Suddenly, this happened.
Sounds like a prisoner or something.
Maybe she'll know a way out of here.
Well, let's go find her then.
It shocks me whenever Brick has a thought in his head.
I know, right?
I am but a merchant, and these are my weapons.
Yo, bullet and po-
Consider that a mana potion.
You heard him. You heard the man. Bullets are mana potions.
Ye old goodbye. Looking for a healer?
Ye old
You're in the
goodbye.
right place. Go kill some wizards for me.
Okay. See you later.
What? Oh.
Where's
Orchid.
the town? I think it was this one. Gotta go check on those new side quests they were talking about.
But I want to do side quests and stuff. Oh.
Oh, good point. Oh yeah, we never turned into the Lit Ninja thing.
Deliciousness. Who the hell talks like that?
I leveled. So did you.
You know what I love about this?
Yay!
Not as much noise.
Okay, I'm done. Really, it's only every fifth level up that you have to actually make a choice. Otherwise, you're just like, okay, another rank on this. Done.
Well, I'm already at the point where it's like, it's kind of a pointless choice a lot.
Oh, hey, look who's in town.
Come on.
See, when you get to a point like that, that's when you start investing in a new skill tree.
Yeah, I started going down another one.
I'm already 9 points into a second skill tree.
Sword in the Stoner.
There's a, let's say, unmotivated
motivated golem somewhere around here with a pretty sweet sword stuck in his back. I'd appreciate it if you could bring it back to me.
Okay.
Some magical bad guys need to be killed.
We should totally do that.
Hey, it's Roland. Somewhere near the Sorcerer's Castle, there lives a prince named Jeffrey. He's already murdered several innocent men, and if left alone, Jeffrey will become the most monstrous king this world has ever known. You must find him, kill his guards, and slap the bastard out of him.
Yeah, that's him, by the way.
There's a reference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
First,
sword and
let's get that
stone.
sword.
There you go. Selected it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Actually, might as well just walk because it's really close to over here.
I don't mind the music here.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
I will admit this, it's still better than Skyrim's bass music. And listening to that, it's just like, the Skyrim's bass music is really great until you've heard the same, whoa,